I'm
Hey,
good.
Mike.
Yeah, what happened? Did you get stuck in traffic? It's crazy. Michael runs right from work right to the show. That's how dedicated
No, I had
Mike is.
Dedicated.
a
True
doctor's
dedicated.
appointment, and usually he's spot on time, and for whatever reason, he was about an hour behind. So instead of getting home at 5, I got home at 6.
Oh, there you
Damn
go.
glad to have you. Damn
And
glad
we're
to
glad
have
to
you.
have you. Exactly. We're glad to
Damn
have
glad
you.
to have
And
Damn glad to have you.
Oh,
Hey,
so
Mike,
Robert's all the way. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right?
Who's talking?
you got my review, right?
I didn't check my email today, but I'm sure I did.
On Jaws
okay.
2 book? On the Jaws 2 book?
No,
No, this was.
Keith's right from my website now. If anybody didn't know.
Congratulations! That's awesome.
That's so cool.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
great. Oh,
So I
that's
wrote about-
awesome.
I wrote about Honest Thief, a movie with Liam Neeson.
I saw
okay.
that. I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go to MediaMikes.com.
Check it
Everybody,
out.
you have to check it out.
right.
MediaMikes.com.
Check it out.
MediaMics.com. I'll check that out too.
Check it out. Mm-hmm.
But speaking of book reviews, I sent Ross Daily Jaws, the Jaws 2 and the Edith book. So we'll be reviewing those shortly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody's back. Oh yeah, we got booted off. If you're just joining us again, I noticed that in the right hand corner because it asked me how my it said rate your video. I'm like, huh? I'm like, rate my video 1 star. How about 0 stars? I got booted off. Hello, that must be either Connor or I don't know. Victor. Honest Thief is, oh good Lord.
Oh dear.
I gotta watch what Victor. I have to like. I know. I have to like do that. Like Victor. What do you call it? Like that Tipper Gore thing. Tipper Gore thing with Victor's comments.
Oh, and I just wanted to quickly say, if it's okay,
go ahead,
I'll
Robert. I'm sorry.
finish up my conversation about directors. Since
Yes.
I was on Kubrick. I also, of course, I'm a huge fan of The Shining. I
Good
also really love Full Metal Jacket, and
Mm.
also, of course, his swan song, Eyes Wide Shut.
Mm.
But I wanted to
Yeah.
quickly say regarding, because I've obviously had this copy of Jaws for I've nearly had it for 10 years. Jeez, time really does fly past. But I will say it took me years to find. It actually took me a long time to finally get Jaws 2 on Blu-ray here in the UK. The funny thing is that the first, third, and fourth film are appropriately rated 12, which is kind of the BBFC's equivalent of PG-13 on the MPA. But yeah, this one is only rated PG. Jaws 2 is only rated PG for some reason, just like it is in America apparently. Not sure why, but oh well.
That's all good. That's all good. Full Metal Jacket is the best.
Yeah.
That is some great one-liners.
It's one of my
in that
favorites from
movie.
'87 too, Victor. And he's probably gonna be mad at this,
No,
but of course
he's
I also
not.
of course have the seriously controversial Jaws 3D.
Oh, good Lord.
There you go.
I am obviously in the side that does really
That's
I
like
love
this
it.
film.
It's directed by Joe Alves, and I think it's awesome, and I
Yep.
love it.
Yep.
Right, James Scott? We love that cocaine-induced scene. That's
Yeah.
my favorite.
And of course, as you can see, it's both in 2D and 3D. But what's funny is, sadly, I can't watch the 3D version because I don't have the money to buy a 3D television. But the funny thing is that I actually think for the longest time you couldn't actually get this film in 3D on home media. I think I actually read somewhere on IMDb. Yes, Marge definitely deserved to live.
They did. They did.
Yeah, I was honestly screaming with Sean as well.
Marge.
Yeah, real shame.
I hope she's watching. I bet you she. I bet you Martha. I bet you Martha
Right.
watches this, and she says, "I'm gonna come on, right, Martha? If you're watching
Martha?
this, you better come on, Martha."
Moon.
Anyways, okay, well, let's say hi to Keith. Don't go anywhere, Robert. Hang in there. Hi,
And the
Keith. What's up?
Hey, how's it going? I was just showing all my stuff here. I got my 4K Blu-ray.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
And this booklet came with it.
Oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
This is what
Um,
Mike sent me.
I sadly can't see it,
Michael,
but
he's the best.
I'm pretty sure it looks awesome.
Yes. And
Yeah,
I got my
it's
T-shirt.
awesome.
My T-shirt here.
Oh, I like that.
And I got my two admins. Not my admins, but my moderators. They sent me like a map of Martha's Vineyard. Captain Mikey.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait till
Like
you come
a-
up the vineyard when we all meet eventually.
Oh, goodness.
That'll
It's
be
gonna be
fun.
so much fun.
This is a
can't
magazine with restaurants in it from that is on the island. So
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Oh,
Lot of
ladies and
cool
gentlemen, if
stuff.
you're just joining us and you don't know Keith, Keith is such an awesome guy. He's the best. He runs he has the Big Jaws page actually, but it was actually founded by Jim Beller. I had no idea.
Yep.
And Jim Beller, if you're watching, you should come on the show because you were on our other friend show, so you need to come on our show. And we were saying that you have over 36,000 people on that Jaws site, and you maintain to like and comment everything. And not only that, but what do you have? Like almost 28 different, maybe 25 different other sites that I remember I listed them when you came on. There was like so many, I couldn't keep up. It was like so many of them.
Yep. Actually, we're at 38,000 now for the Jaws group.
Yeah.
Robert had mentioned a couple of directors of that. I got Stanley Kubrick. Robert, come to Stanley Kubrick if you like Stanley Kubrick.
Oh yeah, Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick group. Yes,
I got Stanley
definitely.
Kubrick, Chris Nolan, and I got let's see, Indiana
Twilight
Jones
Zone.
and Twilight Zone and Alien.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
love Alien.
Quentin Tarantino.
Love
Quentin
Alien.
Tarantino.
My
and,
fave.
Who else? Ridley and Mike is in that one. Ridley and Tony.
Oh, that's
Scott.
John.
Ridley and Tony
That's
Scott.
John. That's John.
Oh,
That's Steve. I know it is. You crazy. Michael.
Yeah, that's Harvey.
Oh my God. Keith also
You're my brother. You're my brother, Harvey.
Is that John? Is John there?
All right, come on, stop. Come on. I knew he's
Is that John?
That's John. It doesn't say his name. It's under Chubbs Conrad.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know.
That's his chat. His chat occasionally gets on Facebook. So.
Chubbs.
I'll make sure to do that, Jane. Thank you. I'll go to find Keith's page.
Thank you.
Well, pages, I should say.
Well, come back. We're gonna take you off now, and then I could probably bring you back on again too. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
one last quick thing I wanted to say before I head off is that I actually think since I mentioned obviously that since I'd obviously mentioned that Jaws 3D was recently released like this. Okay, can you? Sorry, I just thought you couldn't see me, but anyway, I will quickly say, like I say, considering the negative reception that Jaws 3D has, although of course I'm in the minority that does love it, I'm honestly surprised that it has this free apricot brandy. Technically, I'm 1 year too young, but
not yet.
I'm not really wanting to try and get into alcohol, to be honest. But I will quickly say that I actually think until, maybe 2016, give or take, the only release of Jaws 3D that actually had a 3D version on it was some release in Japan. But I do know that, of course, now it's available in 3D in the UK. But anyway, I'll try and go to the comment section while I'm off, and hopefully maybe I'll be able to join back.
Yes. All right. Well, bye, Robert. We'll see you soon, okay?
See you. I'll see you
Bye-bye.
later. Bye. Bye.
Hey. Hey guys, so what's going on?
Hey, what's up? What's up, guys?
Keith in the
What's
house.
up? Haven't seen you in so long.
I know. How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. Groups are growing, and yeah, like I said, Jaws is at 38,000. 38,000.
That's pretty good, man.
Going up there. Yep. But everything is good. Everything is cool.
And then you remember also you told us that you were like a nutritionist, so you have a full-time
dietitian.
Yeah, you do that full time, and then you also have all that time to spend and comment and like on all those pages. Like it's amazing that you do that. Like I just blown away, you know. For a couple,
I'm writing for Mike for Media
Mike.
Mike.
That is awesome. I just found that out tonight. I knew he has to. Let me see if I can pull up Media Mics for you. So wait, Michael, so anything happened this week? Because there's always something going down with a funny story. Keith, did you hear last week what happened to him? You ever hear remember the Jerky Boys? Remember when they used to call people and they'd be like, hey, you got any pants over there? My pants and Kmart? You know, Jerky Boys. Remember they used to like call up people and like prank them, and then you'd yell.
Frank Rizzo.
Yeah, Frank Rizzo, all that shit. Anyways, Michael had this guy call, and he left this like threatening message.
Yeah, he left a horrible message. He was gonna kill me.
I heard it right before the show, and I was dying. It was so funny.
He made three mistakes. Number one, he called a city building. He called a government building. Number two, he left his name. Number three, he left his address.
So, he left his name, Keith. His name. How dumb
is that? His name.
What a dumbass. Dumbass. All right.
Easy for the police to find him. Yeah.
Right? I mean, he's what did he say? He's going to bomb you or something like that? It was crazy.
Come down here and kill me and kill my family and kill everyone.
Serious, I heard it.
Yeah.
Right, I'm live. And then Juanita's like, can you believe this? I'm like, oh, and we're laughing because it's so crazy. Like the guy's got no lights now. He's like, he's lays in the dark. In the dark. That Billy Squires song. In the dark. He's in the dark, man. He got Billy Squires.
He's got no lights. He's got no lights.
No, we dropped his the police were occupying him. I sent a truck out. We dropped his service line, so he has to move his entrance point of his electricity. He's got to move it from out of his locked backyard. He's got to put it on the side of the house because the law says that we have the right to access our equipment, and we don't feel safe going into his yard anymore. So,
oh wow,
yeah,
crazy man.
Wow,
crazy. Don't piss off the power company.
Crazy. But
you had no facial hair. Oh, all right. I'm not putting some of these comments on here, guys. They're funny, and I'm laughing, but I got to watch out here.
What's Victor saying? Is Victor asleep?
No, it's John. He's writing all the stuff, and I'm not putting it up there.
Let's see if I can. Oh, I can read. Let's see.
Hi, Harvey. How are you? Keith,
I'm not putting that up there.
I need to shave too, Robert. So.
What? Remember one time he came on and you didn't know it was John? And then somebody put, "I want to smell your hair."
Yeah.
And I said, "That's John. That's John. I know it is." And Michael thought it was a real guy.
He thinks Keith looks like he has a ring for you, Jay.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm not putting that on there, John. I see it.
You gotta get John. We gotta get John in here.
This is all about Keith. This is all about Keith tonight.
Yes,
so Keith,
yes.
Tell me a funny story lately that's happened to you. Anything in your life go down? Like Michael has a story every week. There's always something crazy going on. Car accidents the week before. Remember that? Oh man, I'm telling you.
What was this? Because I didn't hear. Well, first you go, Mike. What was your story?
Oh, somebody about a month ago, I was stopped to pull into a parking space, and a guy that was across in a parking space, in spite of me hitting my horn repeatedly, just backed into my new car. So, so I just got all that fixed. But yeah, it was nothing eventful this week. No stories to share. So
none.
Uh-huh.
What's Detroit like?
Well, I
Detroit area,
got a little one. I work at a hospital, right?
right?
And so we are wearing these masks, right? And so mine was a little dirty, so I had to change mine, and there was a nurse that was, she had to change hers too. And so, I told her, wait, don't take your mask off yet. Let me look, because I can guess what you look like, because I've never seen her before, right? So okay, she said okay. So she said okay. So I look at her for a couple minutes. I said, oh, okay, go ahead, take your mask off. So she took her mask off, and I was right on, and she looked exactly the way I thought about her in my
Yeah.
head. So she said, okay, I'll do the same with you. Okay, all right. So I gave her a minute, so I didn't take my mask off. So I can go ahead, let me know when you're ready. And she said, okay, go ahead, take your mask off. I took my mask off. And she yells throughout the whole unit, Lando!
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she
The
didn't.
whole
She did
unit
not.
started
Oh my
cracking
God.
up.
Oh. I know Calrissian. Oh my God. Hey, that's a compliment.
Oh,
Billy D's
That's a
hot.
compliment.
Oh, all the nurses started laughing. All the
Oh my
doctors started
God. Lando, like really loud. That's awesome.
really loud, really loud. I'm like,
Oh, Mary Lee must love that. Did you tell Mary Lee that? Did you tell Susie that story?
oh my goodness.
Oh, Susie, if you're watching, she's a Star Wars fan, Susie too. And that's freaking funny, Lando Calrissian. That Billy D. Williams, man. He's a good-looking guy.
He's still
a good-looking guy.
Yeah. He did good in what was the last movie? Was it Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was
I cried. I cried.
He did real good. Yeah. Yeah. So
yeah, he got us again. That Lucas, he got us again. That I never thought. Well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I was like, what? At the end, like when I find out, I'm like, he got us again. Like he got us again. I started crying. I don't know about you, but no, he doesn't look like Eddie Murphy.
Who?
Milos, okay. Milos is here. Milos is here. Hi, Milos. Everybody say hi. He stays up late. Is Connor? Go ahead. Connor, is Connor on? I see a few people that said hi, and I wasn't sure if I said hello. I know Kelly is. I know Donna's still on. A bunch of other people are still on. And
Victor.
Yes. Billy. Oh, that's right. Oh my God. Good one, Nate. Very good one. Yeah. Who do you think the best Batman was, you guys?
Best Batman?
Best Batman out of the whole movie series, out of all of them.
Chris Nolan's Batman.
No, I meant who played the actor. Which actor you think is the best Batman?
Christian Bale.
Okay. You think? Yeah.
Christian Bale.
I would, before Christian Bale, I would have said, Keaton, but I have to go with Christian Bale. Okay, here's a tough one. Who's your favorite Joker?
Same movie, Heath Ledger.
Okay,
although Jack Nicholson did a very good job.
He did, but you know what? I think Joaquin's got him all beat after seeing that. I don't know. I thought that he was amazing in that. And you know what? Everybody gives flack to is Jared Leto about. I thought he did a good job. Like, what did they want him to be like? He's different, like he had. I mean, it wasn't anything like Joaquin was amazing because that was like more like. Like in Tim Burton's movies, it's very like magical, and he's got sort of like that comic book, and then you see Nolan, and then Joaquin, and
that gothic look,
amazing.
It's so weird though that all four actors that play Joker have won Oscars, and 2 for playing the Joker. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. That good though.
Doesn't he make an appearance Jared Leto, he makes an appearance in the new Snyder Cut?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought I saw him in the preview. I thought I seen him in the preview of the Snyder Cut, which comes out the 18th.
Wow.
I didn't know that. See, Keith, you're all up on that.
Yeah.
What is that? What,
Uh-huh.
Walter Matthau? Is that like, are you talking about Bad News Bears?
Walter Matthau, he'd be a good
Coach
Batman.
Buttermaker? Coach Buttermaker? I'm Lupus. I look like Lupus. Oh, I'm sorry. No, what was it? Not
Anybody
Lupus.
see coming?
No,
Did you see
Lupus.
Coming to America
Lupus.
yet?
Yeah, right?
Tanner Boyle.
Did you see Coming to America?
Yeah, I
You
didn't see the
Coming
second
to-
one yet. I'm holding off. I'm holding off.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't see it either. You see it, Mike?
I have not seen it yet. I don't have Amazon.
Me either. Oh, I guess I'll snag it on Blu-ray or when it gets there.
Buttermaker.
Yeah.
Coach Buttermaker. I saw the Billy, the remake of it. That wasn't that bad either.
Billy Bob
But
Thornton.
that's a classic. I'm sorry. It is a little like unpolitically correct now, but I mean it's still a good movie.
You couldn't make the Bad News Bears today.
Yeah.
I think maybe we talked about Jaws about 5 minutes of this whole entire time we've been on. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be all about Jaws. It only has to be 3/4 about Jaws and the rest, whatever, right?
Right.
Let's see what Milos has to say. Why don't you read it? Can you read it, Keith, or no?
I can't read. I see Robert's comment. That's it. Hold on.
I got Milos on the screen. I don't know if you can see it all, but
See, Milo said the best jokers are Novak Djokovic. That's funny. And Nikola Jokic. Yeah, well, that's true. Basketball players, I believe. No, one's a tennis player, basketball player. Need to promote my country a little bit. That's right. Milo's like Jack, but they are. And
good
they
morning, my neighbors.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh, man. We can just do lines. Just do lines from that movie right
now. Oh my God, I'm telling you. When is the next Jaws Fest, Michael? When are we having it? Donna, is she still on? Are they doing it again this year or what? I don't even know.
No. They'll do it.
Jaws Fest. I got to get to that. I got to get to the island.
Because Universal will be all more involved for the 50th, but you know, the first one was
the island. This is the island. I got to get to it.
Right.
Martha's Vineyard.
Gotta go. Oh, Matt's here. Hi, Matt. You got to get to the island, even if there's no Jaws Fest, because
I gotta.
Yeah, you'll love it. Bring a girl there. You know, it's awesome. It's so quaint. It's so beautiful.
They got all these nice restaurants.
Oh yeah.
Bring your credit card and lots of cash.
Yeah, it's a lot of money there. You know, they have this fudge place. It's really good, but you buy a half a pound, it's like $27. I'm like, good Lord, that's a lot of money. What is it? What's the fudge place called? Donna, I forget the name of it. Murrid's Mudge or something. I forget the name. She'll tell me.
Murdoch's? Is it Murdoch's?
Murdoch's. Yeah, Murdoch's fudge. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
just with chocolate?
I got Panucci and chocolate combined.
Wow. $27 for chocolate.
Yeah, $27. I was like, you said
my second highest expense, and we rented a house, was eating there. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap.
No, it's expensive. Yeah.
Did you go to Alex Kipner's restaurant?
The Wharf? Oh yeah. The
Wharf?
Murdoch's.
Yeah. Actually, since Matt's on, Matt did his CD release party at the Wharf, and he played at the Wharf. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Courtesy of Jeff Voorhees. Jeff set it up. Yeah.
Dennis Quaid, really?
Nice.
There was some jackholes that asked where Dennis Quaid was. What?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that. Oh my God. And his cocaine induced. I'm just kidding. If Dennis Quaid watches this, I'm just joking around. Anyway, so yeah.
I don't think he's watching.
You never know.
I was there.
You never know.
Okay.
No.
Oh, you got lost, Victor?
Spielberg could be.
Wouldn't that be great if what does the winds mean? The winds. I don't know what that means.
The who?
Hmm.
The Wind?
Yeah, I can't.
I got the winds. So that says.
I don't know. According to Clint Eastwood, the Wind is named Mariah. If you saw Paint Your Wagon. Yeah.
Michael Fax. Michael
That's
Fax.
right. All right.
Michael's Fax. Yay.
Hey, I can't see any comments. But
Oh, I'm not putting up. I had a Kittner sandwich. It tasted like chicken. Tasted
Tastes
like
like chicken?
chicken.
oh,
Robert, there's a joke that James Scott actually made. If you see Jaws, in Jaws 3, there's a part that Michael and we all laugh over is when he falls, like he goes to run to the park where they're water skiing, and then, and he's like running, and then he takes the cart, and the cart tips over, and then he like falls, and he does this, like, I don't even know what it is, like triple Lindy fall. Like back to school, like a triple Lindy fall. And James Scott said that's his cocaine induced fall. And then I guess I heard there was some rumor, supposedly, I don't know. And folks, listen, what we say on here is not fact. So I don't know. That's what James Scott said, and we were cracking up.
Victor, how could you not find the wharf? It's on the damn main street. It's on the main drag. You can't miss it. And
yeah, Victor
says there's going to be a fan fest September 24th to the 27th of 2021.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if that's I don't think I think it's just like we were going to do last year. I don't think it's anything official.
Yeah.
But that's the time to come. September, very cheap on the island.
September.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Nice
anyway. So, okay. So Keith, I wanted to ask you, how long have you been writing now? Has it been like a couple of weeks now, or for his page?
It's been about what, a couple of weeks, Mike? Yeah, about 3 weeks.
3 months.
Yeah, I did 3 movies so far.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I have to check that out now. I should be
extensive
on there.
review.
I should know that.
Yeah. I've had the site for 11 years, and now you got to check it out. He's writing for it. Thank you.
No, I want to.
Yeah.
Thank you.
11 years.
I think the best article in there is the Roy Scheider one.
Yeah, we just
Happy
turned 11.
Yeah.
Stop it. He's back. Stop.
What about
Kelly Devlin?
What about Roy Scheider?
Kelly, I did that last week. Remember? I put Michael's facts. I have it. I already have it. It's right here. So anytime he says something, I do that.
Jay, what'd you say about Roy?
Oh, I've been on that. I've been on your site, and I read. I've read the how you review the movies, and then the interview that you had with him. It's quite endearing. It's awesome.
From 19.
You've never
right before the Oscars. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to really go on there. Milos says soon will be premiere of the new Australian movie Great White. Hope will be something new and interesting to watch. Oh, that's cool.
That's coming out this summer, right?
Is it?
Oh,
I think so. A new shark movie.
Yay!
Yeah.
It'll be like Great White, right? Like the original Great White.
I hope not.
I hope not.
I hope not. Please, Lord, no. Please.
Vic Morrow.
Oh,
Poor Vic
man.
Morrow. He didn't die. He didn't die quick enough. Didn't die soon enough. He ended up having to do that movie.
That's a bummer. Well, we can make another No Fest, right? I want to be a part of the No Fest. No Fest. Donna says that the Martha's Vineyard Museum will do a Jaws exhibit for the 50th, which will be great.
Good.
That'll be awesome. Milos, yeah, that'll be cool. If I have to check that out. Let's see. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. I don't care if somebody paid their dues or not. That man deserved an Oscar for that role.
Roy? Yeah.
Oh, are we alluding to Roy's comment on Dustin Hoffman winning? Yes.
Yes.
Because the one thing I never liked Dustin Hoffman for after that is when he accepted his Oscar, he said, I refuse to believe that I beat Al Pacino, Jack Lemmon, Peter Sellers,
Mhm.
But he didn't say, "I refuse to believe I beat Roy Scheider."
I know.
It was like,
Al
oh,
Pacino.
you thought you
Al,
were better than Roy Scheider? Dustin Hoffman?
Oh,
Yeah.
Al Pacino. That's a joke.
He was good.
Overrated.
He was good.
what was
And
that?
just
Dog Day Afternoon.
They'll also
Dog
be
Day
doing a sequel
Afternoon.
to The Reef. I like The Reef movie. That was good. It was. And actually Open Water 2 is really good, believe it or not, even though that really didn't have too much
I never seen
shark.
two.
Didn't have
how many
anything to do
people
with the
Never
shark.
seen two.
people get
Yeah.
lost in the water? So I didn't see 2. I liked 1, the first one.
Yeah. Well, 1 was good. I didn't see 2. Though.
We have to go back to this. We're actually going to do a show about them. That was one of our topics that we will get to, by the way, Robert, is Valerie and Ron Taylor. So that's another one we could go. I mean, we still haven't even there's a couple of Jaws 2 things that we have to still go over too. I mean, we still have left out a bunch of Jaws 2 things. I'm wondering, you know what, Michael, I'm wondering if you know anybody at Universal that can take a picture of Tina's Joy recently and still see if it's still there. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah,
Anybody?
it's the same as in the book, I would think. I don't think they've done any work on it.
I wonder if they moved it, if it's still there. And because your book's been out for how long now? 2 years? 3 years?
2 years.
2
Going
years?
on
Okay.
3. Yeah.
I also love The Shallows. Yep. Oh my
Shallows.
God. No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You didn't like The
Hate
Shallows?
it. Hate
Oh
it.
no. We're Keith, you can't see the comment, sorry. He put up Meg 2. I mean, that's why we were knowing. Yeah.
I hate that. Oh God, that was horrible.
What was the one with the chick that got stuck on the rocks? Was that The Shallows?
That's The Shallows.
That was The Shallows. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was okay.
Blake Lively.
Yes.
It wasn't. It is. Victor, it's pretty good. It's really good. I really liked it a lot. A friend who is stuck in Australia because of COVID get me Valerie Taylor book, and so I got her to sign it for me. So I can't wait to get that. Oh, that's cool. Really, that's amazing. How old is Valerie Taylor now? Is she? I don't even know. And of course, speaking of Jaws 2,
she's got to be in her 80s.
She's got to be in her 80s, right?
Yeah.
Is Ron still living?
I think Ron passed.
Oh, Ron passed? Okay.
Let's see. We are going to. I wanted to bring this up because I'm like, look at that now. Look at that. You guys see that? Let's put that in the middle.
What's that?
It's Media Mike's right there. MediaMikes.com.
I can't see it.
I know. I'm trying to make it bigger. Hold on 1 second. Could you guys read the comments for me so that we make sure we got everybody's.
Let's see.
Media Mike's.
Robert, friends with Donna Wilkes. Yeah, I've been trying to get Donna to do the show. I haven't heard back from her. I even offered to promote the movie she's promoting or producing. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, Robert says that Ron Taylor passed away.
When did he pass away?
2012, at the age of 78.
Yeah.
That's not, I got that from Victor's post. That's not a Mike fact. So
Victor's
That's
fact.
a big fact.
Victor's fact. Victor fact.
Victor fact. Victor.
Mirabelli, right? Mirabelli. Oh God, Jane, no, please don't make it happen. I don't want to see it.
Me too.
I'm sorry, but I can't. There's another shark movie called The Requiem. With Alicia Silverstone.
Oh my God,
really?
she's still alive.
She's still around? Wasn't she in Batman?
Wait a minute.
Didn't she single-handedly kill the Batman franchise for years?
Oh my God. I like her. I'm sorry, but I like her.
You did.
Look at this comment. I hope Jeff Bezos buys Universal and remakes the Jaws. You are on fire tonight, Victor. Fire.
Victor's always on fire.
That is so funny. I don't either, Robert. I don't either. But you know what? I mean, I like the part when he's on the whale. There's some parts it's just so CGI'd. I'm sorry. And the thing, like, you know, I mean, I know there's going to be CGI and certain things, and Spielberg used a little bit of it too. But like using animatronics still and that together, I don't know. I think that's a better comment. Here's a good comment right here. Rodney Fox had a great story about Valerie on the set of Jaws. Yes, thank you, Jane. We're talking Jaws now. We're talking Jaws. Well, I don't know. We were supposed to have our guest on tonight, and I think, you know, it's sad. He was running late. But he was going to check in. And that was like a couple hours ago. So we see. What time is it on that coast? I think it's
4:30.
No, 5:30. It's I think 5:30. I think. Let's just give it a few. We'll wait. We'll wait a little bit.
Hey, what time are you guys gonna be here till? About 8:30?
Yeah, well, we're going to stay on a little bit more, and it's 7:35 now, and we actually wanted to. You think Matt would want to come on, Mike? We never had Matt on before.
Yeah, is he still here, Matt?
Yeah, Matt's on. Matt, we want to come on.
There he is. Yeah, send him a
Come
link.
on, Mike. Come on, Matt.
All right. Well, and then if our guest comes back on, I'll bring Robert and you on. You guys can say hi. All right.
Okay. Yep.
Thank you, Keith.
Get off, and I'm gonna try to come back. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Thanks, Keith. Love ya.
All right. Love ya.
Bye. Bye. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I want to put that in the. I'm taking you down, Mike. Sorry. There you go. Now you can see it. That's it. Better view of it. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Yeah. Knew that. Good facts. Bye, Keith. Matt didn't answer me. Let's see. Nate Jones. I'm sorry, Nate. I missed your comment. Nate, new movie out soon called Alphas and Orca and a Great White. Anyone know anything? Alphas and an Orca and Great White. No, I don't. I'm gonna have to look into that, Nate. Am I missing anybody else up here? No. 78. Okay. Valerie Taylor is 86. Good one. Okay.
Oh.
Metallica. Robert knows who Metallica. Robert just seems to amaze me with the amount of knowledge he has for 20 years old. I'm impressed. So Matt, are you still here? Like sequels totally. This is what Matt said. Sequels totally destroyed the vibe of the preceding film, and I'm quite wary of them. Aliens, the sequel to Alien, was awesome, killer and nonstop excitement, and it is the exception to the rule of Alien 3, which utterly slaughtered the goodwill for Aliens, is pretty much the rule. You know, Matt, you've got some. How come Matt don't write for you? I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Harvey just said, I just bit my daddy in the ass. He won't give me pizza.
Is that Harvey? Oh, yeah. Chubbs Conradi.
He's usually a much better behaved cat. He was very, very polite when I was there. Yeah.
Let's see. I might have got some messages here. Let's see. So are we missing any more messages, Mike? I'm sorry. I'm just pulling up the thing here.
Like my iPad.
I'm bringing Matt on. Matt, right. I'm going to send you a link, Matt. Okay. So you be on. And you come on, my friend.
It's my friend.
What?
You take my best friend away from me.
Oh.
Our friend. How's
that? All right, let's see. Valerie will put a red shade of lipstick on the shark to make it look like bullet holes for the camera. What?
Nice.
Did that? I didn't know that.
That's a Jaws fact.
So not only was she the biologist, but she was also did special effects.
Well, she would certainly know what she was doing.
Okay, Matt, did you see that link I sent you, Matt? You can't pull it up? Just click on it. No. If you can't, no biggie. No biggie. No worries. No worries. So, Mike, yeah, anyways. He's like, oh, I watched a bad, let's see, what's it said? Why don't you read that comment?
It says Facebook user. That is Connor, I'm assuming. Watched the Bad Jaws ripoff last night called Tentacles. Although it did have Henry Fonda, Shelley Winters, and John Huston, yes, in the cast. Yes, I believe that was made in Italy. That was one of the early Jaws ripoffs. Can I tell you a cool Shelley Winters story while we're waiting?
Yeah.
Honey, hold on. Yes, dear.
Yay.
Wife calls. Yes, dear.
Honey,
yes.
Were you expecting Logan?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
I got the kid that makes my leaves is here.
Okay, watched a bad Jaws ripoff last night called Tentacles. Oh yeah, that is an old movie. They just redid it. I'm going to pull up Jane Jones Clark again, and Jane, come on. And I think our special guest is here. So Jane, I want you to come on. And did you get the link, Jane? Hi. How are you? Okay. Yay, Jane!
Sorry, the kid that
Okay, don't worry about it. No worries. We're just waiting. I think Carly, I think our friend is here, and I knocked him off by accident. But Jane or Matt, could you just click the link on your instant message, please? So, Jane, thank you. It's okay,
so
Matt.
All right. So while we're waiting, Shelley Winters wanted to be in the movie Awakenings, directed by Penny Marshall.
Oh.
Penny Marshall. She wanted to play Robert De Niro's mother. Penny Marshall told her she had to audition. She showed up to the audition carrying a brown paper shopping bag. She put the shopping bag on the table, pulled out one Oscar, pulled out two Oscars, looked at Penny Marshall and said, "Some people in this town think I can act." Put them back in her bag and walked out. That was her audition.
Are you serious?
She didn't get the part, but that's pretty, that's pretty cool.
Okay, wait a minute. Somebody's below, and then all of our guests aren't here, but hey guys, guess who's here?
Is it our special mystery guest?
Yes, the legend himself.
Carl. Hello.
Oh, hi, Carl. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, thanks for coming on.
You look good. You look really good.
Yeah, you do. You look great.
Thank you.
That's okay, Matt. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we had Keith that was on, and he was waiting, and then he's like, "Oh, I'll just go. I'll let somebody else come on." And I'm like, "All right." Well, then we just had another come up on, and then I'm like, "Oh, Carl's at the bottom, so he's coming on." Anyways, I asked him, and I told Michael, I'm like, I kind of asked Carl if he would come on, and I thought Mike was like, I hope that's okay.
Always happy to have him. Always happy to have him.
Always. I mean,
how you feeling?
So nice.
Let me see if I can go full screen here.
Kelly. Do you want to come on and talk to Carl, Kelly? I'll pull you up live. Yes. Oh my God. I say it every time I see him too.
Okay. I may disappear, but I'll be back.
That's okay. Kelly, if you want to come on, that's what I'm saying. I'll send you the link through Instant Messenger, and let's talk about. That's okay, Jane. Yeah, the legend is back. Let's say hello.
Hello. Ask Carl Gottlieb a question night. So
actually, I sent another message to somebody else that I didn't tell you, and I was going to surprise you, Michael. And I don't know if she got it or not, but I don't think she's going to be able to come on. But we'll see. If she's watching now, I'm going to send a link for her. And we got a little bit of feedback. That's okay. The audio? Oh, it's better now. It's better now. That better?
Okay.
Oh, a little echo in the background.
Yeah, there's
All right, hang on 1 second.
Sounded like Lou Gehrig's speech.
yeah.
Oh, you got it? That's perfect. You got it.
Okay.
All right, Michael, can you remember what Lou Gehrig says? Say it.
Consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Carl, is the Jaws page open in the background? Because sometimes if you have it open, it has like an echo. That could be it too.
Yeah.
That's all right. He's coming back. He knows the drill. All right, Keith, if you're watching, you can come back on and say hello to the legend himself. Oh, that's okay. I'll save that for him when he comes back on. All right, hang on, Jane. Hang on. Carl's gonna come back on again. Let's see. When you hit us with a surprise guest, you really hit us. Who is that? It doesn't say their profile. Oh, Kelly. Jane didn't have to come back on, but
that was Connor.
Carl.
Connor.
I mean, I know that you could go to the theater if you really wanted to. But...
That's better. That's better, Carl. Yay. Perfect. Let's put Carl.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, I'm hiding you.
That's okay.
Anyways, Carl, we don't need him. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, we have a big fan already, and she's already here. And guess what? Say hi, Jane Jones Clark. It's Carl.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Carl. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. I know I look a mess. I had a baseball cap on.
Oh, that's okay.
So how is everybody?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Doing
good deal. So how are you feeling, Carl?
Frail and old.
Now stop.
I look good. The voice is strong. My brain is still functioning, but I absolutely feel my age. Next week is my birthday.
Oh,
it is.
And I'm going to be very, very old. So I have to, well,
happy happy birthday.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. I just have to be mindful of a lot of things, and and a lot of embarrassments and bathroom incidents, and just a lot of crap.
Well, I'm a GI nurse, so I guess I could help out if you need it. So it's
okay. Hey guys, if you're just joining us here at Let's Talk Jaws Live, then none other than the legend himself, Carl Gottlieb. Yes. Michael, I wanted to have like the back the music of the caveman scene with the whoa.
Thing.
We love that. We always like humming that all the time.
Yeah, we recorded that when we were making the movie. Lalo came down. We recorded in Mexico City at a studio there, and somebody wanted Lalo back in Los Angeles, and he said, "No, I'm writing and conducting the birth of music, so I can't be distracted."
I mean, that's really a great soundtrack, because it was kind of like what Jerry Goldsmith did for I want to say Planet of the Apes. Everything was very, very primitive.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Everybody's already wishing you a happy birthday.
Yeah, I see. Facebook user pre-happy birthday. It says. I'm seeing the chats at the bottom of the screen. Nate Jones now is.
Nate Jones. Another Jamie Saunders had like a bunch of yours autographs on his collection. He came on. He's not on tonight because I'd bring him on because he'd probably be like, Carl. And Jane's like, Carl. I'm like, hey, you have to come on. It's Carl, man. And they're all like, Victor won't come on live, but he loves Carl. Look at, he's like, happy birthday, Carl.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Victor.
I have something about, I don't know if you've seen the Billy Van Zant one when we had him on, and he talks about when they were all in the hotel room that you stayed at, all the kids, right?
Yeah.
And you were the screenwriter. And he said that you guys would walk through they would walk through the hallways, and they would be like, hi, Carl. How are you, Carl? How's it going, Carl? Is there anything new? And Billy Van Zant was like hoping we'd get more lines. I just thought that was funny.
Oh, it was in a way it was depressing because I don't like to work in my bedroom, so if I'm on a location, I insist on two adjoining rooms. One is my bedroom, and the other room is an office. Take the bed out, put a desk in and a typewriter and fax machine, Xerox, whatever.
Yeah.
So, but every now and then, even with two rooms, you got to go for a walk. You got to go out. So mid-afternoon, I would, just to clear my head, I'd leave my room, and the whole company, of course, was staying in the hotel, and they were on hiatus until we got enough pages to start shooting again. So I'd be walking through the hotel, and people would say, "Hi, Carl," and I go, "Hi," and they go, "How's it going?" And I go, "Going fine." And I go another 10 yards, and there'd be somebody else who hadn't heard the exchange, and they go, "Hi, Carl." "Oh, hi. How's it going?" And eventually I would flee back to my room, slam the door, and go on. Back to work.
You just came up and just said, listen, no one's going to get any more lines. That's it. Just stay away from me. Billy looks at it. That was a funny story he told, huh, Mike? That was a really funny story.
It was a great story. It's also, Carl relates it in the book, and also about I think the bar was next to your room, so they had a band called Brandy, and all they would play is Brandy.
The song Brandy?
Yes.
Brandy.
Yeah, they
played I love it.
2 or 3 times a night. It was murder.
Wait, I was trying to I wanted to see if Gigi Morgan could come on tonight, but I couldn't get a hold of her. But that would have been great for her to come on and say hello, because she talks so highly of you. She really adores you.
Gigi's great.
She just said he was the nicest guy. Like, everybody loves Carl. Happy birthday when it comes, Carl. It's March 18th. That's when Carl's birthday is, March 18th. And yep, birthdays after 25. You don't want any more birthdays. That's how it is.
Yeah, I just turned 60. I know what that comment means. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I always say that, and I always think, I'm like, I don't think of it. When you're 30, you think 50's old. When you're 50, you're like, 60's not old, 70's not old. It gets it. They keep getting up and up and up. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But you look good, Carl. You do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I get my hair trimmed, and I cut my fingernails, and I wear pants for these interviews just in case.
Hey, Carl, last time when we had dinner in LA, you had talked about a script you had written. And I was just curious, when I heard you were coming on tonight, do you still write?
If paid, yes. But I do. I get a job writing a screenplay maybe once a year. I haven't done one for a while, but I've been, I had a heart attack on July 31st, 2019.
Yes.
My life.
Oh, wow.
We knew about that.
Ended. I had a heart attack. I almost died. I was in a coma for 2 weeks. They had to open my chest and repair my heart, and I had to this day, I have no memory of that 10 days. It's lost.
10 days.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I had a 3-month stay in rehab, where I had to learn to walk all over again. I was just a mess.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, no, I was perilously close to checking out. But I had a great cardiac surgeon and a good cardiologist, And they got me through it. They repaired the damage to my heart. They fixed that, and then but in the meantime, while I was out, I got a case of what they call dry gangrene, because when your heart stops,
Yeah. No blood pumping.
yeah, it releases what they call pressors into the bloodstream, and your blood circulation stops. And for first place it stopped was like the toes. So my toes turned black, and they were afraid they might have to amputate them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but in rehab they had a very aggressive wound management program. Every day they would unwrap my feet, paint them with betadine, wrap them in gauze to keep them from banging around, and then I'd be good for another day. And and that happened every day. So eventually the black color disappeared. Ultimately they had to cut about a quarter inch of my big toe off, but it was a relatively small amount. So on one foot I have a kind of a funky looking semi big toe, but all the other toes are okay, and my feet are kind of okay. Anyway, it was 3 months in rehab. Then I went to home. That was before I could even go home. And then when I left the rehab center and went home, I was 3 months with 24/7 caregivers, live-in guys who took care of me. And when they pronounced me fit to live on my own,
Yeah.
I went great. And then the pandemic came.
Oh,
Oh,
it's bored as hell.
So
wow. Because I knew
Wait a
about.
minute, Carl. Wait,
Oh, wait.
wait. A Jaws legend
Legend never dies.
yeah,
That's right.
There you go, Victor.
Well
Right
said,
on,
Victor.
Victor.
Well said,
Yep.
Victor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
because
Jaws
I knew
legend
about
never dies.
the heart. I wasn't aware of the toe issue because
I didn't either.
David Axelrod and Allison, they were very good with kind of sharing what was happening with you, because you had tens of thousands of fans bombarded them with questions.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it was.
Wow.
I'm glad it's always great to see you.
yeah. No, and currently I am. I just have to be careful. I can't. I live alone in an apartment with lots of stairs, so I'm constantly climbing stairs and being very mindful, and I'm hanging on to the railings, and you just have to pay attention. You have to be mindful. You become much more mindful about living, and then sometimes, and I'm going to share embarrassing stuff. Sometimes I will wet my pants because I am not able to get to the bathroom or even to a bottle in time. And then
I've done it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, don't
I've
feel
done
bad
it.
because when Jay and I get
And then
tickled, we do it, so it's fine.
I do it. I do it. I've had it happen to me.
and I have a hair dryer standing by, so I'll drop my pants. I'll turn on the hair dryer, and
I
I'll sit there for
love it.
8 or 10 minutes going, and the pants are
That's
dry.
why we love you, Carl. You're so genuine. You're so cool. Like, you're the coolest
and
cat,
the
man. I'm
pants are
telling you.
dry and warm, and I put them on again, and try to remember to move. And then things are more complicated now more than ever, because this is the month that my landlord has decided to replace all the pipes in my building with copper pipes, and it's a 90-year-old building. So it's a big job, and I have 3 bathrooms, and the piping in this building is very idiosyncratic. I mean, the pipes run underground, and they come up in the building, and they dodge through the walls, and they turn corners, and it's a big job. So now I've got this industrial strength paper taped to my floor, and I have plumbers tromping through in the morning.
Jesus H. Christ.
I stay upstairs with my door closed, and I try to avoid them, and I'm able to sleep through their arrival and their work. But next week, Monday, they're going to start coming upstairs to do the upstairs bathrooms. So in addition to everything else, I got to worry about plumbers walking through the house.
That's all. That's whatever. Hey, Carl, you gotta let me know. You're in California. I just got based. I'm not working right now, but I'm on a leave. But I just got displaced to California, and I was looking at the places to live out there, and I'm like, I can't afford that. It's crazy.
It is crazy, but there are places.
Yeah, like El Segundo. That's where all the,
Yeah.
that's about where I'll end up is El Segundo, where all the poor people are. That's okay though. I don't mind those big, huge wires that cost cancer.
No, you'll probably look. I'll tell you where you might want to look, where it's still kind of affordable and it's still LA. Culver City is not bad.
Culver City, yeah. Yeah, I've been doing research for like 3 years because I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I saw like, and when COVID came, the rent went down a little bit. And then like there was a few places on like Redondo Beach is like I always wanted to live there, but I'm like, that's a dream. But it's like an old beach cottage. Then they want like 3,400 with no washer and dryer in the unit. You're like, really?
A month?
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. It's like, you ever rent out an old beach cottage up the beach, like an older one? It's like that. And it's like really grody. And then you have to go downstairs, like in college, and do your freaking laundry downstairs. And it's like $3,800 for like,
Sheesh.
crazy. And then what is gas out there now? Isn't gas like, it was like, last time I was out there, it was like at least $1.75 more than it is here. I mean, what is gas?
No, it is. It is. It's like $3.89 a gallon now.
That's higher than everywhere else. I'm telling you. Before it was like, yeah. But California's beautiful though. It is
But on the
beautiful.
other hand, Texas is frozen solid, and it's 68 degrees here.
There you go.
A lot of people are like, why didn't you just go to Texas? I'm like,
No.
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 We could quote Full Metal Jacket, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but ain't nothing but stairs and queers go from Texas. That is a good line. Jane, you're awfully quiet there in the bottom. You came on to say hello
I'm
to Carl.
enjoying this.
This is great. I know.
Taking it all in.
This is
I
great.
do want to ask Carl about MASH, because I remember him being in MASH.
Right.
And that one of the funniest parts is you just beating that 55-gallon drum. I just crack up every single time.
Yeah.
And of course, Matt said something about caveman. What was it like with Ringo Starr?
He did say
It
that,
was
yeah.
great. Ringo is a very conscientious performer. That was a great cast. Ringo, that was Shelley Long's first job in LA, her first big job.
I didn't know that. Oh.
Shelley Long. And John Matuzak is a natural actor. He was wonderful. He was much missed.
John Matuzak.
And Avery Schreiber and Jack Gilford. It was a really solid cast. And of course, Ringo. And he and Barbara Bach hooked up on the show. That's where they met.
Yeah. I just saw it. What was it like working with the director of MASH, Altenborough?
Robert Altman.
Altman, I'm sorry. Yes, Altman.
I got along with him. Well, he hired me. I got hired for MASH back in '68, and I got along with Altman. My then wife and I were very friendly with Robert and Catherine Altman, and we used to hang out with them in London. We'd go to the Chinese restaurant together and stuff. And but he did not put me in his repertory company. I was briefly in Long Goodbye, but he didn't latch on to me like he did with Corey Fisher and David Arkin and Shelley Duvall and some of the others who he used, repeatedly.
That Caveman's a riot, and you directed it.
It is.
Directed it, yeah.
We used to watch that as kids, and we would always imitate the fire scene.
Oh, we were just talking about the drum scene.
With them singing, and Gigi. So it's a great family kind of fun comedy that everybody could watch even now today.
Yes,
I think so.
Altman's is from here in Kansas City. Our film critics group, we named the Director's Prize. It's the Robert Altman Award, and we did an Altman Film Festival one year, and the website, my website, we sponsored the screening of MASH, and I shared with the audience, Carl, your story of the helicopter and how it gave you the idea for the helicopter crash in Jaws 2. So
It did.
yeah.
That is cool.
And
Ooh.
yeah, no, Alma was great. I mean, I really miss him. And he let us do. It was so funny. Ring Lardner Jr., who nominally wrote the screenplay for MASH, wanted to take his name off it because Altman permitted us to take such liberties with ad libs, and the plot went a whole different way.
Mm-hmm.
And Ring Lardner wanted to take his name off it, and then it was nominated for an Academy Award. And all of a sudden, Ring
Oh my God.
Lardner was back as the screenwriter. But they were very little of the screenplay.
Do they have an alias for screenwriters? Like, I think it's Alan Smithy for directors. Is there an alias for screenwriters? You don't want
No, the Writers Guild is very strict. You can't use a pseudonym unless you've registered it with the guild.
Ah.
I mean, you can use a pseudonym, but you have to tell the guild what it is, because a lot of residuals come in for the credited authors, and if you've done a thing under a pseudonym, you might miss residual payments.
Oh yeah.
The checks are made payable to somebody like Alan Smithy, who doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But it's a different world because with directors, there's only one director to a film, generally. But with writers, multiple writers, multiple drafts. There's competing writers compete for credit. There's the biggest cause of all the mischief is compensation is tied to credit. So if you share a credit, your residuals go down, and if you don't get a credit, you don't get any money. But over the life of a project, over decades, whatever you made on a movie to begin with, even if it's like $200,000 or $300,000, you'll get that amount again in residuals.
Wow.
So it's important.
Do you get any do you just get a flat payment, or do you get residuals when you punch up a script?
Depends on my deal. If I get a screen credit, if I punch up a script and I know that it's not going to be, enough of a job to get a shared credit, then I'll just ask for a large amount of money. But see, what happens is people get hired to do rewrites or punch ups, and it doesn't cost anything to ask for an arbitration. Say, well, no, I want a screen credit. So the guild, Writers Guild, polices screen credits. You can't just willy-nilly assign screen credits. You have to do it through a guild-approved process. And if there's an arbitration, they name three anonymous arbitrators, read all the materials independently of each other, and come to a conclusion and communicate them to a credits arbitration specialist. But people will ask for a credit even when they don't deserve it, just because the gamble is worth watching. It's worth taking the gamble if you get your name on it. Victor Mirabelli, yes, I did watch John Matuzak in North Dallas 40, and I was very impressed.
Question.
Because he is a natural actor. I also saw him in The Goonies.
Yes, he was great in The Goonies.
Matuzak is a natural actor. He does the right thing automatically. It was a great loss.
That's okay. Hey, Carl, this is Rory Hamilton. Say hi to Rory. He's
Hi,
like all
Rory. How are
excited
you?
you're here. Rory. Hey,
Don't be mad at
okay.
yourself for showing up late.
No.
Yeah, and Keith wanted to say hi too. Everybody wanted to come on.
Below? Is he in the queue? Can he come on? Because if he can, just drop me.
Yeah. Well, Gene, you all set? Do you mind if Keith comes on?
You know what? Why don't you let Keith on? And I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Thank you so much, Carl.
Thank you, Gene. Yeah.
Much love from a big fan, and my family loves you as well. So I'm out.
Bye,
As they
Jane.
say-
Thanks,
Bye,
Jane.
Annie.
Bye.
As they say in the Midwest, y'all come back and see us again soon now here.
That's right. On the
Yeah, here.
I cut her off. I cut her off.
Yeah.
We put Carl in the big square. Carl's
There
in
you
the big
go.
square. He the man. He the man. Okay, well, Keith, he has the huge jaw site. Meet you. Wanted to say hello to you. Hang on, Keith. I'm sending the same link, Keith. Just hit that again.
He has the Jaws, the Big Jaws Facebook page. He's got like 38,000 fans on it. So,
No.